Even though Chapter 6 Season 4 just recently started being possibly the best season of Chapter 6 so far, Fortnitemares 2025, considering this is a 3-month-long season, is already being leaked, from collaborations upcoming and specific mythic items. Not to mention we have a bunch of details about the next update 37.10, companions upcoming, the superstar rewards in the bonus rewards section, a red cube appearing in Fortnite OG, and honestly even things going up to Chapter 7 that are already pouring out. My dog Charlie the Charcoal Pug wants you to enter code FM1 the next time you log onto Fortnite or the web shop, and speaking of the web shop specifically, again make sure to have code FM1 entered by clicking this icon before making any purchase, which will grant you this free battling reward. A pretty cool free reward if you ask me, and this is only available on the web shop for making a purchase, not in-game. I can definitely see Epic Games doing more things like this in the future, as well as introducing a ton of cool collaborations that we've wanted this Fortnitemares that we're going to be revealing very shortly. But before we hop onto that, speaking of collaborations that are upcoming in the more so near future, Sheena posted on August 11th, One Punch Man will be added to Fortnite within the next 14 days, and as you guys know, One Punch Man has been anticipated as a collaboration to be upcoming since even before last season started, Chapter 6 Season 3, and this was more brought to light by the fact that Mark Rain, the co-founder of Epic Games, actually had a one-word teaser for Chapter 6 Season 3 Super before it released, which was S tier, obviously pointing toward the fact of the ranking system that we've now got integrated into Fortnite when progressing through a game and potentially getting that Victory Royale, as there is also a ranking system like this in One Punch Man's universe. As of right now, we only know of these skins thanks to Wenso revealing them: One Punch Man X Fortnite set, Saitama, 2 styles, 1 battling, 1 pickaxe, 2 emotes, 1 glider, 1 rap and 1 drum, Genos, 2 styles, 1 battling, 1 pickaxe and 1 built-in emote, and then the third skin is most likely Tatsumaki with 1 battling, 1 pickaxe, 1 emote and 1 mic. The only official look that's already been leaked in terms of skins to do with One Punch Man's collaboration is in Fall Guys, which also confirms at the same time that the Fortnite leak is real, as Epic Games own both titles. Another collaboration returning that isn't surprising, as Epic love to bring the Dragon Ball skins back, are Gohan and Piccolo, as they were both updated for a shop return in the latest update, or Chapter 6 Season 4's 37.00. Anime collabs must do very well for Epic Games, as they're not only making them return, but even enhancing off of previous ones, such as the Avatar collab, as there's a new wave coming very soon. Just like Dragon Ball receiving more than one wave, this will be the second wave for Avatar, which was initially introduced back in Chapter 5 Season 2, I believe, Myths and Mortals, where we got Korra in the Battle Pass, a bunch of Avatar mythics, and let's not of course forget our mini pass for Avatar, which we could upgrade for 1000 V-Bucks to get the Aang skin. Speaking of mini passes, considering we saw Chapter 6 Mini Season 1 Galactic Battle, you know, this month-long Star Wars season that took over Battle Royale as one of our Chapter 6 seasons, people are theorising that mini passes could probably be gone forever, as these literally lasted the same length, if not a little bit longer, than this month-long season we saw. I thought it was worth a mention, as with Fortnite having passes across all of these different modes now as well, it's very unlikely for this wave 2, as I also mentioned the mini pass for Avatar, that we get another one for the second wave. With that said, there is still some hope that we're holding out for an event like Fortnitemares for Halloween of 2025, which will be going down this season as it ends on November 1st, immediately going into the Simpsons season, which is Chapter 6 Mini Season 2 for those that don't know. After all, details about this are already pouring out, such as what Sheena posted right here: Ghostface Halloween mythic details, includes a jump scare mechanic, pulse effect while stalking enemies, has a primary and secondary ability, and players can be slowed down by it. Despite this basically confirming 100% Ghostface is going to be a Halloween skin if he's receiving a mythic, let's not forget about the fact that this is entirely possible because we've seen characters like Billy the Puppet from last year's Fortnitemares, from the Saw franchise in Fortnite, which we thought would never be possible a few years ago. Fortnite have teased and hinted toward not only Ghostface but also Jason and Freddy Krueger for a while now, and it looks like at least Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th is upcoming. As FireMonkey posted, in case you missed it, we have 3 unreleased medallions coming later this season, and the first one on the list is Jason Voorhees Injured Prey. It appears that when an enemy is hit while having under 75 HP, they'll be marked as long as they're in a 100 meter radius. Then we also have Megazord's Scanner Medallion for when he's upcoming, which we have more to mention about in just a second, which is currently unfinished, speculated to work like the Emma Frost Medallion or Blitz Reveal Medallion, and then the 8th Birthday Medallion for getting a birthday present with each elimination. The birthday event and medallion, like we saw last year kind of, as we did get a birthday themed medallion for the 7th birthday, won't commence until around the middle of September, so I wouldn't worry too much about this, as we do have at least 2 more updates going live before that rolls around. As FireMonkey stated in this list here, obviously we have August 7th the release of Chapter 6 Season 4, August 26th the next update is 37.10, and then we also have September 9th, 2025, and potentially even the September 16th update 2025 before the birthday event itself, which like other years will add free rewards into the files that we'll be able to earn for when this event actually rolls around, and obviously different opportunities through challenges to earn XP. As we all know, Chapter 6 Season 3 obviously teased that companions would be upcoming, not only in the trailer with this little chameleon gecko looking dude, which was initially introduced as a pet in Chapter 1 Season 6, also a Halloween or Fortnitemares themed season, on top of adding Superman's crypto dog to obviously go along with this secret or unlockable skin that we could get in Chapter 6 Season 3 instead of being a cosmetic. From going over to our battle pass right now and then scrolling over to pages 6, 7 and then 8, you will notice a difference between the prior two pages 6 and 7, as there's only 5 question marks on here for the bonus superstar rewards. The 8th page, however, we do have 6 question marks, and the final one people are speculating is not a super style or progressive style for our battle pass skins, 5 of which we usually get these progressive styles for. Instead is the first companion, as they're supposedly releasing on the same day, August 26th, with the release of 37.10. How we know companions are going to be releasing most likely in 37.10 is because of this companion's petting animation that got leaked and is basically finished now. And just in case you forgot, amongst everything else pouring out, these companions will only be visible by us and our squads. This is the very first look at a companion that we do have in Fortnite, confirmed by data miners. Then we also have a leaked Mecha Team Leader companion, which is a nice spin-off of the Mecha Team Leader itself, as a dog as the codename for it in the final showdown. For those that don't know, Chapter 1 Season 9 was Doggers. And then we also have these new bulldogs or pug looking companions, and last but not least, a turtle on a skateboard as a companion. I'm guessing they're going to be following us over into the other modes where they can be visible, even OG, which is set to get some upcoming Wacky Weekends as a new feature. Wacky Weekends is a new gameplay event in OG, apparently, featuring a different twist every weekend. The first weekend is low gravity and fall damage immunity, available in every OG playlist including Expert, but the release date is still unknown. What isn't unknown, however, is Squid Game was a huge collaboration in Fortnite, which, when you're watching this video, should be developed off of, as they released this trailer saying that the new games are dropping tomorrow, but it may already be tomorrow when you're watching this video, featuring also a new variant of Fish Stick, which seems to be like a VIP mask as the head. Data miners have already speculated that this could be another upcoming Squid Game wave of skins, and we know they're definitely releasing some other cosmetics surrounding Squid Game, as this trailer obviously showed an emote in the foreground of characters doing a dance that hasn't released yet in the initial wave of Squid Game. With us knowing that the lore or story has changed going forward in OG since the initial blast-off event reoccurred, but was different with red rifts in the sky. As we know from the original Chapter 1 Season 5, this cube spawned in on the outskirts of Paradise Palms on this kind of desert sand hill. It's been determined that it's going to be reappearing again on August 28th, but it's currently rumoured that it could be red, because as we know, the lore going forward is different, and of course we have the red lightning and different red rifts in the sky. In the initial Chapter 1 Season 5, this thing rolled around from this location after spawning in through a strike of lightning all the way to Loot Lake, and I'm guessing this is going to be easier to view now in-game, all the live moments this will be taking place, each movement it makes, as Fortnite are working on an OG playground mode. It seems we're in for an incredibly good year, as not only does OG Season 6 start along with Fortnitemares being October 3rd, the release date of OG Season 6, but OG Season 7, you know, this Christmas iconic themed season, will start along with Winterfest in December. Chapter 1 Season 7 was definitely a season to remember in terms of the Christmas event, obviously with Polar Peak arriving our first snowy area on any Fortnite island, the introduction of the controversial airplane vehicle that got many pro players mad, to be honest, and of course the iconic Crackshot's cabin from the trailer, many pieces of nostalgic Christmas music, and just so much more that I can't wait to see them develop off of when OG Season 7 returns at the end of the year. But speaking of December, let's not forget about the fact that we're seeing Chapter 7 releasing this month, as Chapter 6 Mini Season 2, the Simpsons themed season, is only going to last 1 month, and apparently could be taking place also on the Chapter 6 island itself, despite previous leaks suggesting that it would be its own smaller reload size island. Previous leaks have suggested Chapter 7 Season 1 would be a Gala themed season, and that's been further backed up as of August 11th with these new Gala season leaks. We have a new Nat Gala boss in the works, and apparently it can teleport or rap during fights, which is all also not planned to be released during Chapter 6. Many of you may have been seeing images off the Fortnite surveys of characters that could be upcoming in the Chapter 7 Season 1 Battle Pass, masked characters specifically, obviously complementing this gala theme, as a gala, for those that don't know, is a social occasion with special entertainments or performances. A gala performance by the Royal Ballet, and obviously these types of events definitely bring along some wacky masked costumes or dress codes. Drop a like if you enjoyed or learned something new, and subscribe for more with all notifications turned on so you don't miss any future uploads. But most importantly, don't forget I'm an Epic partner, so enter code FM1 3 digits inside the shop now. It means the world to me and my dog Charlie the Charcoal Pug, so how can you say no to this little guy? But speaking of other videos, click either of these YouTubes recommended you on screen right now. It's a good suggestion whilst you're waiting for the very next upload I do publish here on the channel.